Here are my two new enclosures for my Damon diadema or tailless whip scorpions. These are Rubbermaid containers. I purchased them at Target for $10 each. And based on the information I got from wizentrop on arachnoboards in a thread that I believe was called Alternatives to Cork in Amblypygid Enclosures, he mentioned that he uses styrofoam, and so I decided to try this out. These are just some scrap pieces, so they're not the best pieces, and you can see some discoloration on that one from the backing that I peeled off of it. But I'll be replacing that with some cleaner styrofoam eventually. At any rate, they seem to be working well. I just put an inch or so of cocoa fiber down at the bottom with isopods and springtails. And I'll turn this around so you can see that the styrofoam is affixed with tape. For now, I may come up with a more permanent solution later, but it seems to be working. Okay, you'll note that this lid is flexible. It kind of peels off and peels back on, so it can snap if you're not careful. You don't want to snap it too hard and upset your whip, but oh, I did. That's too bad. But that one was better there. They seem to do well in here. They've both taken a cricket since I put them in there a couple of days ago, and they seem to get along just fine. It does seem like a small space, but as wizentrop mentioned, they're pretty compact animals and they feel secure in an enclosed space. This one's down at the bottom. It's a slightly smaller one. Down near the bottom for now, but though that can be a sign that it doesn't have enough humidity. I recently misted it and it was crawling around up above too, so it's just down there for some other reason. Now, some things I like about these containers and some things that I don't, and some of these were mentioned in the same thread that I mentioned before by another user who got some of these before I did. The plastic is not completely clear. It's pretty transparent and you can get a decent view of your creatures through it, but it's not 100% transparent. And then there's this distortion caused by the change in the panel there on each side. But that's not a big deal. I mean, they work fairly well and it's only $10. And the lids are easy to ventilate, which I like. I drilled a few holes in this one, covered it with chiffon and Nashwood tape. Seems to work. I did the same thing with this one. So we'll see how this goes. Probably tweak a few things as time goes on, but looking forward to being able to view my Damon diadema pretty well. I'm wondering, I might affix some window screen, like the nylon window screen with some hot glue, just a panel of it to the bottom of this lid so that they can climb upside down on that and maybe use it as an additional molting surface. Haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do that, but I may. Alright, well, that is about it.